Welcome to the DayDreamers podcast, where everything is definitely real and not a false memory, provided by a really weirdly vivid dream.
So wavy.
Probably. I'm your host, Adrian, and today, for our very special first episode, I have with me my very good friend,
no,
Krystal.
I'm gonna mute
it.
Hello!
Krystal, what do you dream about?
I dream about going on Broadway.
If I walk smooth enough.
All different sorts of things.
So's
Have you ever
Ash.
had like a when you fall asleep dream about being on Broadway?
Not being on Broadway, but I've had a dream about being on stage before a concert. And one time specifically, I was on stage in my dream, and there was the microphone right in front
Thanks.
of me, and a spotlight, and I went to go sing and I got everything.
Whoa.
Stress dreams.
No!
If you were on Broadway, what kind of roles do you want to have?
I wouldn't mind being like ensemble, but I would definitely more so like to be like lead and stuff like that. That'd be fun.
What if I just like walk in
Had your
circles?
eyeballs on.
Not
Yeah,
specific.
might as well.
I can tell you some of the music.
No, I'm probably just gonna loop it.
Wicked.
Strong female cast in Wicked.
It's gonna go over the
Yeah.
audio
Not so much
of
to your evidence. Do
No.
the
you want to
podcast.
play Evan?
Mine?
Hey.
That's what I've been talking about all block.
I thought you had a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube channel, but
I had.
the podcast is gonna be on the same YouTube
We're
channel.
going to
But it's a podcast because it's not really about
and
anything.
I had never been to Florida. It was like my first trip ever with my family, and we were like, it was like weirdly warm. I don't know why. But I was like, dang, this is like really weird. And then we went into Chick-fil-A, and I had never had Chick-fil-A.
Did we lose
It was, like,
Gabby?
The first time I had tried
Yeah,
it.
she said she was dropping us off.
And I was like, I like tried the food and everything. I was like, I feel like I've eaten this before. Like, haven't I? But no, I knew that I hadn't, but it was weird.
It's not the Clink
Destined
logo.
chicken.
Yes.
You're like, I was meant to be
I was-
tasting
By
this.
I was meant to be here.
I know what this tastes like. It's chicken. I know what chicken tastes like.
No way.
Wait a minute.
Hold
It's all
on.
coming together.
The kid
You
not
see like the
knowing where he's
equations
going.
swirling around your head. It's like, wait.
Wait, hold on.
It's like the least real sounding fact that you know that is true. Like for me, there are
Yes.
crows that live in the Tower of England,
So wavy.
like Big Ben,
What?
in
It's an actual.
England. And if they ever left, then the tower would just crumble because their nests are basically
no,
all
I'm gonna
put
mute
together.
No.
Yeah.
I
You know any fun facts like that?
Oh gosh.
Let's go see.
If I walk smooth enough.
You're on no time limit. It's okay.
So's Ash. I'm not.
My mind is so blank right now, and I don't.
Someone asked me what book I would want to reread again for the first time. I was like, I've never read a book before.
Thanks. Whoa.
Talking about his dreams.
I mean, when I was, we're gonna go back to like my younger days, guys. Okay.
Back to the beginning. It's pretty cool.
The beginning, guys.
What if I just like walk in circles?
Character development.
This
So.
is for your biography.
Yeah, might as well.
So when I was younger,
No, I'm probably just gonna loop it.
I used to have like these really weird dreams where like I had a dream where like someone would
It's gonna go over the audio of
weapon of some sort. and I
the
would walk
podcast.
by. It was so weird.
Mine?
And like, I would have like.
That's what I've been talking about all block.
Like,
I thought you had a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube channel, but
I don't know where I'm going.
the podcast is gonna be on the same YouTube
So,
channel.
Then as I got older,
But it's a
that kinda went
podcast
away,
because it's not really about
but
anything.
I've had those weird dreams where like, you know, like where you're about to just fall asleep, and then like, you like feel like you're on a boat of some sort or something, and then like. You fall off and you're like, whoa! You're like, what? And you're like, I was just about to fall asleep. What's going on?
Yeah.
Did we lose Gabby?
Do you want to hear the weird theory I've
Yeah,
heard
she
about
said she was
that?
dropping us off.
It's kind of strange, and I don't really understand the whole thing of it, but it's like you were floating. You were astral projecting and you fell back into your body. And I'm like, whoa!
Whoa!
That's kind of intense.
Not the Clink logo.
I don't want to be not in my body.
Sponsored by
Or like
Clink.
someone walks in when you're about to fall and you're just like 5 feet off your bed. Like, this is normal.
Yeah, this is fine.
Especially because of the way that your body like hits the bed when you fall. It's like,
Not the kid not knowing where he's
whoa.
going.
What's going on?
Then I got punched by a gopher and I fell and I woke up. Krystal nightmare era. She has a lot of nightmares. You fall, you get chased with weapons. You go on stage and you forget everything you've ever known.
What? It's an actual.
It's the fear.
It's the fear. It keeps you going.
Yeah.
It's your motivating factor.
No, I'm gonna mute it.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, third person dreams.
I know.
Yeah.
You have third person dreams too? I thought it was
Yeah.
just me.
No.
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 Only when the
I
dream
don't
is
know.
Smooth enough.
only when a dream is particularly
Ash.
spicy do I ever have it in the first person. Do you know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
spicy like spicy. I mean like plot relevant spicy.
Yeah.
You know how your dreams are plot relevant and other ones are just like I'm eating a taco. I don't know. Do you have daydreams? Do you ever zone out in the middle of the day?
Thanks.
What do you think about?
I think about, like,
Whoa.
you know, if I wasn't in this class right now, where would I be? And then I start thinking about, like, you know, like my plan for after high school, because I feel like
What if I just like walk in
it's kinda
circles?
interesting. I feel like it's like all the seniors' roles, and like,
It's the
Yeah, mine
hyperfixation
as
of
well.
every senior. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
No, I'm
but
probably
I
just gonna
think
loop
about,
it.
like, theater, and then I also think about like what I have to do for the day, and then I also think about
It's
like,
gonna go over the audio of
our practice
the podcast.
indoor and
Mine?
When did you start podcasting?
That's what I've been talking about all block.
I think about
I thought you had a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube channel, but I'm
I can't even like
I'm
remember
the
any of it. I
podcast is
just
gonna
know
be
it's
on the
all
same YouTube
wild.
channel.
I'm like,
but it's a podcast because it's not really about anything.
the intrusive thoughts get to me during my daydreams.
no, for
I'm
real.
like, what if I ran out of like, what if I left school right now and didn't go back?
Would a teacher stop me, or would they just let me walk out? No.
Like the front office.
Did we lose
just
Gabby?
Sign out and leave.
Really?
Because I can. I have a free
Ah.
last block, so I can just leave.
Mhm.
They just let me. They don't be like, do you have parent permission? They just let me leave. It's really awesome and funny.
You're just
so,
like, eh.
so I'm like, what if I just left during lunch?
Not the Clink logo.
Like nothing. Nothing's
Like,
gonna happen.
What's the probability?
Sponsored by Clink.
of surviving? Like, what's
So
going on?
true. Someone turned to him and was like, what if I threw this chair? I think if I threw a chair, it would be great. In like that
Not the
soft
kid
way.
not knowing where he's going.
I don't know. Please don't try it. We're on the second floor. In the middle of downtown Portland. Please, please, please don't do that.
No, thank you. No,
No,
thank
no, no,
you.
no, no, no. What is your dream life?
Yes.
Like if you had
So
the
wavy.
most ideal version of everything in your life.
It's an actual.
Are you working in your most ideal life? Like, do you have a job that you go to, or are you
No, I'm gonna mute it.
not doing things? Like, do you have the ability to just not?
know.
So I am working. It's
If I walk
like,
smooth
okay,
enough.
So my ideal
So's
like,
Ash.
career and just like everything like down the
I'm
line
not.
is like go to a 4-year college, like preferably like an acting school, and then after that maybe go on Broadway, hopefully make it on Broadway, and you know have some fun with that, and then later down the line direct
Thanks.
for like maybe a theater program in school
Whoa.
or going to college, and hopefully like I'll have like a house and stuff like that. But my ideal house would be like a lavender house with like white.
What if I just like walk
So
in
pretty.
circles?
This is so cute though. It's so pretty. I love that.
Yeah, mine as well.
If I were to like
Just feel like
get
up or something.
No, I'm probably just gonna loop
like,
it.
famous and sing or whatever, I wouldn't want to be like one of those people like.
It's gonna go over the audio of
And where is this house?
the podcast.
Woods? Is it in like a suburb
Mine?
neighborhood? Is it
When did
like
you start
a
podcasting?
lot
That's
of
what I've been
ones
talking about all
that
block.
are, like, you have a huge backyard.
I do have a YouTube channel,
kind of around
but I'm
other people. Are you in the city?
the podcast is gonna be on the same YouTube
I
channel.
would say that I'm kind
But it's a
of like, I
podcast
have
'cause it's
a
not really
background
about
around
anything.
other people, kind of just like a nice neighborhood.
upper middle class.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I'm really into the cottage in the woods kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I also like really like urban settings. Like I love Portland and I love Boston.
Did we lose
Anything
Gabby?
bigger than that kind of freaks
Yeah,
me
she
out.
said she was dropping us
But
off.
that's okay. It's because of where we're from. But I want to be an actor, like a screen actor, I think. Like theater acting would be sick, but I think I would do better with screen acting.
Not the
It's a lot
Clink
more subtle.
logo.
And I'm not really big on the whole facial expression.
Sponsored by Clink.
But my ideal life is I get super famous for doing like a few screen roles, right? And then I just become like a recluse. And I go live in the woods and I have like all this land and I'm like a self-sustaining farmer. Because I want to be a self-sustaining farmer. But I don't want to do that. I want the fame, the prime of my life. And then I can go off and do whatever I want. Have like a lake house or something because I love lakes.
Lakes are great.
I want to go to Italy. Like I don't want to live there because I think it's
Yes.
really hot there. But I want to go there.
It's so wavy.
What?
Italy.
Italy would be fun. The place to go to.
No,
I
I'm gonna
also,
mute it.
I want to go to Paris. I feel like that would like just be really cool to go see the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should learn how to speak French.
If I walk smooth enough.
Like Spanish classes.
Je ne
So's
parle
Ash.
pas français.
I'll just take you with me.
My French is really bad. Do not take me with me. The French people will look at me like I am an abomination. That is what I am to French people. Travel. Do you ever like dream about traveling? You a traveler or are you a... I'm good.
Thanks.
I feel like it would be fun to travel with like
Whoa.
like travel by myself. Because I don't know, traveling by yourself is just sad.
So true.
But like, you know, it would be fun to like go with friends and stuff and like kind of like go see the world and like get new experiences. Like,
What if I just like walk in
on
circles?
a work trip in Germany, and he brought us
Yeah,
back
might as well.
Haribo gummy bears with the words on it.
Did it up or something?
No, I'm probably just gonna loop it.
What do you use this for?
It's gonna go over the audio of
Would you be willing to uproot your
The
entire
podcast.
life for like the role of a lifetime?
Mine?
Like if they offered you like
That's what I've been
$1.5
talking about all
million
day.
to be in a traveling
I do have a YouTube channel,
version
but
of
I'm
Wicked, and you were cast
I'm
as,
get,
like,
the podcast is gonna be on the same YouTube channel,
I think I would.
but it's a podcast because it's
I
not
think
really
that'd be
about
really
anything.
fun. And it would, you know, you would go different places and get new experiences. So yeah.
No, I think that would be sick. Have you looked at Yale Drama School?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's like it's the only acting school I know. I know there's like Berkeley, but
Did we lose Gabby?
it feels like really difficult
she's
to get
a
into. I'm
cheap
sure
drama.
Yale is just as hard to get into. But I keep getting like emails from what is it? It's like AMDA or something. It's like
Yeah.
Boston Academy of Dance and Music
Oh my
Arts.
gosh, AMDA?
Yeah.
That's in New York.
Not the
It's in New
Clink
York.
logo.
I keep getting emails from them, and I'm like, literally,
Sponsored
why?
by
I have
Clink.
no talent. Do not email me.
Like you're emailing me too.
They're like, you're just one audition away, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I promise.
Bye-bye.
I promise you, I cannot sing. I sold my vocal. I sold them. No, I gave up my vocal cords to a sewage in order to become a prince. No, I can't do that anymore. I'm washed up. My career's gone down the drain. All I can do is talk and do a silly voice. It's gone. Stop emailing me, please. It's too painful.
Please, no.
It's like the end of a famous
Yes.
person's biopic whenever they're like,
So wavy.
please, no more questions. I've made so many bad decisions. I need to go to rehab.
I can't, I'm sorry.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not that person
Oh, no,
anymore.
I'm gonna mute it.
It's like you sold your soul for fame.
Like,
What did you do about it? Do you watch like those biopics? I feel like I've
If
seen
I
all
walk
of them.
smooth enough.
The Elvis one.
Yes.
Austin
So
Butler
Ash.
scares me. Like, there's something about him that freaks me out. But that's like such a. It's like the best biopic though, because he doesn't get all mean with fame, which is like good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he is on drugs, and his wife leaves him, but he's just like such a sad little guy.
Yeah.
Fashion icon. I can't find any pictures of him. It makes me more upset.
Thanks.
Underrated.
Whoa.
Was it by anything specific? Are you being chased by a man? It's specifically?
What if I just like walk in
Which
circles?
is really hard to learn. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
like,
might
just
as well.
in my house was on
Just
fire.
feel like speed it up or slow it down.
No, I'm probably just gonna loop
I
it.
also had dreams when my house was on fire.
It's like, what is going on?
Alright, dreaming of being
It's gonna
chased
go
by
over
a
the
man
audio of
can be interpreted
the
as a sign of
podcast.
inner fear and turmoil.
Mine?
Hints at trying to explore new realms.
That's what I've been talking about all block.
The very first step.
I thought you had a
Being
YouTube channel.
followed
I
by
do have a
man
YouTube
in your
channel,
dreams
but I'm
also means you are an object
I'm
of
the
desire.
podcast
Oh, no,
is gonna be on the
Krystal.
same YouTube
Baby
channel.
Krystal.
But it's a podcast
Small
because it's not
child
really about
Krystal.
anything.
Oh no!
People look up to you and want to be in your company. That's so true. I do look up to you. Well, actually, I look down to you.
Yeah, you do look down
Yeah,
to me.
But
I look up to you.
but in a spiritual way, I look up to you. We
Did we
dream
lose
of
Gabby?
things or people in our minds.
Yeah, she said she was dropping us off.
So if you watch a man chasing you in your dreams, the chances are that you know the person. If you dream of being chased by a stranger, some hidden facts will be uncovered in front of you for your benefit.
Not the Clink logo.
Okay.
Sponsored by Clink.
You're so that, Adrian.
No, but don't get chased in your dreams. I'm chasing you. I'm chasing you in your dreams. I'll see you next week where we talk to someone else.
Not the kid not knowing where
Has
he's
the
going.
craziest dreams I've ever heard of in my life. So stay tuned for that. And with that, this has been a dream. Wake up.